the ALOHA vulnerable time. Okay. So take an example. So for example, there is a user A and it transmits its packet at t equals to t0, and t equals to t0, A starts transmitting its packet and receiver can receive the packet at t0 plus t frame. Okay, so t frame is the packet duration time, or you could say the packet, so that is the total duration of the time when A is transmitting the packet from its own to the destination. So any user, for example, there is another user C. So C can also transmit the packet at any time, right? So if you're considering the pure ALOHA, then the vulnerable time will be t frame, right? That is if we're considering the next packet. And again, it can also transmit the packet at any time, right? So it can also collide with the previous packet, okay, previous user's packet. So basically the total vulnerable time will be 2 times of t frame if you're considering the beginning of the packet A and the end of the packet A. Okay, so that is the total vulnerable time. Now when you were considering the slotted ALOHA, the advantage is that any user, they cannot transmit the packet at any time. Okay, so they have to transmit at the beginning of the time slot. Okay, so that's actually a good advantage, that you can minimize the vulnerable time. So take an example again. For example, there is a user A and another user, for example B. Okay, so he can only transmit at the beginning of the time slot. Okay, so the maximum collision time will be t frame. Now again, if you are considering the previous packet, for example what we did earlier, so again C can transmit, or C can transmit at the beginning of the slot, right? So from this example it is clear that total vulnerable time, it will be maximum, the maximum vulnerable time will be t frame. Okay, so we could say that slotted ALOHA is much better than the pure ALOHA.